Hey guys, Seven here, and welcome back to more Heroes of the Storm gameplay. Today I want to take a look at Malfurion. I'm continuing my whole showcase of support characters and kind of what's changed and who's good and who's not. Malfurion went through a ton of changes. He basically, a few months ago, was probably one of the worst healers in the game, in my opinion. And now, after his first set of changes, he was probably like the best healer in the game. He was really good. He was one of the top in win percentages for a while, at least in terms of support characters. And now he's kind of, I think, in the middle of the pack. He's not really, his win percentage isn't super high, but it's not super low. But he's still really good, especially compared to back in the day. And since these two picked mages, his innervate is going to be a great combo with them, I feel like. So let's go ahead and hop into a match and see how we do. Alright guys, today we're going to be playing on one of the new maps actually, the Battlefield of Eternity. Really quick, let's take a look at team comps. Oh dear, this isn't looking very good. Friendly team, we have Malfurion, Kael'thas, Jaina, Uther, Kerrigan. Enemy team, Brightwing, Rexxar, one of the, well, basically the newest character actually, Sylvanas, Thrall, and Abathur. So they've got a tank and a support. We've got no tanks, 2 supports, and it's still possible though, especially if this is a really good Kerrigan. We may be just fine. So at level 1, with Malfurion, in my opinion, I think when I have characters where I really like their traits, I like to build a little bit towards their trait. Simply because no other characters in the game have that ability, so why not build it up a little bit? And especially in this game, we've got 2 mages. They're going to use up a lot of mana, so I'm going to go with Shandu's Clarity. This is going to reduce the cooldown of our innervate by a pretty significant amount, reduced by 10 seconds. So we're going to actually give Kael'thas some mana here. We're going to throw down some roots just to prevent them from chasing. Man, my throat is just not enjoying life right now. Alright, let's throw down some more roots. And we do get the enemy Sylvanas in the roots, but no follow-up on that. Gotta use our innervate there. Now the downside to Malfurion is that he is weak in the early game, at least in my opinion. His heal is very weak. It has a fairly long cooldown. His mana is not very efficient whatsoever. His mana usage is not very efficient. It's just rough right out the gate with Malfurion. Let's go ahead and give some more mana to Jaina. He needs mana more, but if I can keep her topped off and then we come down here, I'll start giving him more mana. So it looks like the team is opting to defend right now. Let's go ahead and throw down some roots, try to prevent them from chasing our KT too much. KT a little bit out of position, I think. Let's go ahead and give him some mana here. Oh, go away. Throw down some roots. We are going to root the bear. Oh, I accidentally healed myself there. That's my bad. Throw out some heals. And you can see we're already out of mana again. And that's kind of a pet peeve of mine. When I play support characters, I like to play characters that are mana efficient. I don't like characters that quite simply are not mana efficient. I don't like that. Because your team relies on you to survive. Like, they rely completely on you. And if you are out of mana, you can't keep them alive. It's just that simple. You can't do it. I'm going to let them know that I'm out of mana. I'm heading back. That way, hopefully, they're a little bit careful. And Uther knows he's got to, pick up on healing right now while I'm gone. At level 4, this is where we start to do a little bit better. We're going to pick up Rampant Growth. Increases the initial heal of regrowth. So right away, as soon as like the first initial heal, bam, it's a lot more. It's like almost doubled, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it's 50%. 50% increase, so pretty substantial amount in my opinion. Oh, I'm stunned. Come on, go heal Uther. Oh man, Uther, heal yourself. Do something, buddy. You can do it. Let's throw out another innervate. Uther may die here. I'm just going to stand here and body block. Run away, guys. Run away. Alright. Oh my goodness. So much damage going out everywhere. Like, whew. Both teams, like, they have just so much damage on both teams. We have a lot of burst. They've got Sylvanas and Thrall. They also have Abathur. See if we can down. This is an immortal race. Oh, we barely, look at how close. It's a sliver. It's a sliver. So one thing I think that would really help Malfurion a lot, and might even make him a little bit OP, honestly, is his, if he was given Conjurer's Pursuit. I really think that would help him a ton. But if we're being completely honest, like, Conjurer's Pursuit doesn't really help them as in healers. It really doesn't help healers too much until more along the lines of, like, mid to late game. We're going to throw down some roots right in the middle just to kind of hopefully prevent them from coming out aggressively as soon as the Immortal dies. It doesn't help till mid to late game, and really, I mean, Malfurion really does a lot better in mid to late game. He really starts to get a lot better. At about level 16, he's pretty much top tier at that point. But at the beginning, he's definitely, he struggles. But that's okay. We don't judge him. We love Malfurion. So just keep throwing out our innervate just as much as possible, even if they don't really need that much mana. We're still going to throw out innervate just to stay on top of that, make sure they've got mana for team fights. We took the reduced cooldown on it, so I mean, we have to use it. We have to get that cooldown started right away. That way it's there for when they do need it. And now we can kind of push into their towers here, get some free XP more or less, which is going to get us to level 7. We're about tied for XP now. We were just slightly behind. I hit a wrong button there. At level 7, we're going to take increases regrowth duration. So this is further increasing your heals, which again are very weak starting out the game. But you can see just one regrowth is able to get Kerrigan up. She was down probably about 20% of her life, and we were able, with one regrowth, to get her back up to 100%. I should probably tank this for Jaina. Not that I'm much better at tanking, but we can trade off if need be. Fortunately, this is going to use quite a bit of my mana right before an immortal fight, but let's head over here and get a drink. So let's talk about Malfurion and kind of where he fits in the game right now. Where's our team? Basically, I mean, his sustained heals, his heal over time is really, really good. Like, at the end of the game, if the game goes on for a long time, let's say, you know, 20, 25 minutes, he can usually be, there's a little bit of a team fight breaking out here. We're going to throw out a heal, throw out roots, just kind of blindly, just to kind of give our team somewhere to kind of fight over. I use roots a little bit differently. I don't necessarily go for simply rooting a particular player in place. I try to cast roots and choke points, not checkpoints, choke points. Or I just kind of cast them on our team, or cast them in areas where I think the enemies are, where I think enemies are going to be, just to prevent them from heading that direction, or maybe to make them walk into it, you know. I just kind of do it differently. I don't really aim to land them 100% of the time. A lot of the times it's more defensive. Like that right there, I did mean for that to land, but it was simply to save KT's life right there, because if oh no, and that was meant to make him stop pursuing me, which it did just that. So we're going to throw out innervate. I'm going to tell everyone I'm out of mana. We're going to throw out another heal, and now we're going to head for a sippy cup, which just came off cooldown, and we're hopefully going to get right back into the action. But it looks like our team is starting to fall apart. Warned you guys. Warned you. We're going to see if we can kind of poke and prod. Eek, I should have just stayed, yeah. There's not much we're going to be able to do. They're going to get this immortal for sure. We're just going to back away. I'm actually going to go get some mana. So let's just go defend. We do have the Abathur monstrosity down here pushing as well, so we definitely have to defend that. Anyways, so Malfurion's sustained healing it's pretty great. By the end of the game, you can have a fair amount of healing numbers, depending on how long the game goes on. But again, I think he doesn't really hit his stride at least until level 16. That's where he is finally really, really good. Because then he gets the passive heal that just throws regrowth on a nearby damaged hero. And then you've got your Q as well, and then you have your ult, which we just picked up, which is Tranquility, an AoE heal over time. So he really hits his stride at level 16. If the game ends before level 16, typically I don't have very high healing numbers. If the game goes on, again 20-25 minutes, closer to 25 minutes, I'm usually one of the top in terms of healing. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna get away. He got away. It's ridiculous. What do we got going on up here? Nothing. Do we have any enemies over here? No? Okay. I thought that they were heading for an enemy there. I was going to try to cut them off, but... So right now we're just going to stick with the team, try to keep everyone healed and full of mana. You see Kerrigan actually has a low mana there. I just want to make sure I click on her. Brightwing getting a little brave, but she's going to be able to escape. Heal up Jaina there. And really with this comp, like, we can push really, really hard. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Try to get up there to help. Just a little bit too slow on that. Throw out a heal there on Kerrigan. So we're going to throw out innervate, keep her full. We need to be careful here. We probably should back out. Back out of this fight a little bit. Okay, and we've got a monstrosity pushing. We don't all have to respond to this monstrosity. That's kind of an issue that all of us are coming down here. I guess some people, I guess they wanted to get that. Okay, alright. I see what you guys are doing. So the downside to Malfurion, I've kind of been talking about where he fits in the game right now, and I haven't been doing a good job of finishing my thoughts. He's a good healer, but he could be better. Oh, you are so dead, Jaina. There is nothing I can do for you there. Nothing. Anyways, he's a good healer, but in the long run. And he has very little, if any, burst healing at all. I'm out of position here. Let's throw down a root. Throw down everything we can here. Try to help the team. Gonna stick with Kerrigan. I'm gonna give her some mana if I can catch up. I'm gonna heal her up. Oh, Brightwing, you slippery son of a fairy dragon. There we go. There we go. Good job. Alright. Let's come kill their immortal, yeah? And here's level, oh wow, it's level 13, not 16, sorry, Life Seed. So this is going to passively heal a nearby ally that's taking a little bit of damage. Boom, there it is right there. It does have a 20-second cooldown. They actually increased that cooldown, which is alright. I mean, before it was a little bit strong. We need our team here to team fight. I don't know, we've got this guy here, but Jaina's in the bot lane. And we've got a fight breaking out in the mid. I'm going to heal up Uther here. I'm going to use my ult. So hopefully everyone has the confidence to engage here. But it doesn't look like we're going to capitalize on anything. I'm going to throw down some roots and block their retreat. You can see, there we go. We picked up Rexar thanks to those roots. We're going to give some mana to Uther. I would like for Uther to stay in this battle, but it looks like he is going to head back to base, which could be beneficial in case another team fight breaks out. But it kind of sucks because we could we could use him, but he's not a lot of damage, so yeah, I guess it's a better choice for him to go back and refill on mana. I am prepared to drop some roots down right over there, just to keep people back. We need to give out some mana to the friendly Kerrigan. And the enemy team was starting to surround us, so we need to be a little bit careful here. Throw out a heal. I'll throw out a root. We do pick up a Brightwing in the root, but there's no follow-up. Oh man, we just double healed Jaina. Sorry. Sorry, Kerrigan, come here. Okay. I'm gonna head back and get a sippy cup really quick. Oh man, apparently that was the worst time to decide to go get a sippy cup. Like, as soon as I started backing out, the entirety of the enemy team came running in. Let's go ahead and root the bear so she can't pursue KT. We're going to come down here, throw out some innervate. Alright. I mean, we're doing a good job of keeping them at bay, to be honest. Like, oh, dang it. I'm not going to be able to get him. Oh, I got him! Oh, man. Have more faith in myself, I guess. Something. Let's give an innervate out. Hopefully we can kill their immortal now, because we really need to get this. Hey, we really need to. Oh man, we need to end this phase. Get our immortal pushing already. All right, you can see the healing numbers. I said once you get life seed, it starts going up. And now all of a sudden we are healing more than Brightwing, whereas earlier I'm pretty sure Brightwing was actually out healing me. So you can see there's the difference. Malfurion's just going to get stronger from here. At level, I believe, 16, he gets even a little bit stronger with, we're going to pick up faster cooldowns, which is going to allow us to spam our regrowth. Alright, we need to be careful here. We're going to throw down roots, and you are dead, ma'am. You are dead. Level 16, we're going to pick up Hardened Focus. There's not even going to be any consideration for that, for anything else. Oh, get the Brightwing. Oh, man. Basically, with Hardened Focus, as long as we have, I think it's 80% more, 80% life or above, our, let's go Roots Rexar, unless he just slowly moves away. I tried to heal up the friendly, oh no, the friendly Uther, but I misclicked there because we were all just kind of together in one big clump. Honestly, we can do a pretty substantial amount of damage here. I am going to use my ult here. We're going to use Brutes as well. Wow, we might be able to end the game here. We will see. I don't want to get my hopes too far up here. We're going to throw down some Roots. Looks like this may be a good game. It is. Alright, so again, we started out the game kind of struggling with healing, and then once we hit level 13, our healing just skyrocketed. I mean, I wish I would have taken a look at our healing when I picked up Life Seed and then after, because I'm pretty sure we were behind Brightwing for heals, and then we ended the game pretty far ahead, almost 20,000 heals ahead of Brightwing, and Brightwing did go for more of a heal build. She went with kind of a phase shield / pixie dust build. So almost 10. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's Malfurion. I feel like he's a very good healer, particularly in the late game, but he doesn't have a lot of burst healing. So if you're going against a team that has a tremendous amount of burst, Malfurion can struggle sometimes. The great thing about him is that Tranquility can't be interrupted, per se. I mean, if you get Maud, or if you get eaten by Stitches, or put in a cocoon by a Nubarak, any one of those things, then you are basically stuck. Your Tranquility is like nullified. But other than that, like, you can't be stunned, you can't be silenced while casting. I mean, you can be stunned to silence, but it's not going to interrupt the skill itself. So that's a great like positive to Tranquility and Malfurion in general. and then his heal over times are just so strong. And again, by late game, he's one of the top tier healers still. There are some that are better than him. I think the monk can heal higher than him. I think Lily can heal higher than him. But there's a lot of things that go into it as well, depending on how you play them and how the team is playing, and how often you're able to heal. So all in all, Malfurion is a fantastic healer. Still really competitive, but again, if you're going against a lot of burst damage, maybe look elsewhere if you can for another healer. But Malfurion's still really good. Still a top pick in Hero League, I think. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I will see you all